You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and I thought I'd make this video purely because they've just released an update for Ultimate Team, and a lot of people are going to be asking what's actually in the update, what are you expecting to see. Now the first thing you'll notice when you log onto the console is that you'll have to put in a new security question. Now this will then go across onto the web app, so you use this new security question on the web app as well. If you're not going on console and you're just using the web browser, then you don't actually have to worry about it at all, because it will just keep using your old security question. So that's the first thing, so don't panic about that. The first thing that they've done, the big changes that they've made, is to trading. Now obviously a lot of people are quite upset because they've completely removed trading, doing trade offers to people on the market. Now you can only do trade offers to people on your friends list. Now I can see the benefits of it, and I can see the negatives of it, and to be honest, for the people who keep getting scammed, this is a really good thing, because they won't be able to send trade offers to people that they don't know easily. They'll have to add this person before they can actually send their player off and then not get it back, if you see what I mean. So that's a benefit for them, and I think it will be good for security. I mean, less people will be getting scammed, so that's always a good thing to see, although it will be annoying for the people who did actually legitimately use trade offers on the market to make money. The next change that they've made is, if you can see in the middle of the screen, they've added a trade feed. You can see there that it shows me the live auctions. There's 260,704 auctions on the market at the moment, and and it also shows you how many things you've got in your trade pile, how many of them are selling, and how many offers you've received. And it also shows your watch list as well. It shows you how many things you've got in your watch list, how many of them you're winning, how many you've been outbid on, and that's pretty cool. The other thing that they've done is they've done an update onto. They show you how if you get outbid on something, it actually brings up a little thing at the top. I'll show you a clip of this now. This happening to me. It comes down at the top, and you can actually see that you've been outbid when you're not actually on the thing. I'm not sure if it works in game, but we'll have to see when we get onto the game. So that's the first thing that they've updated. The next thing they've changed is to squads, and if we go onto my squads, you'll see exactly what I mean. So we go onto my squad, and you can actually see that they've changed all of the chemistry links and like the formation boxes and everything. So now, instead of having no link for when you have a dead link, a dark green link for an alright link, and a green link for a very good link, what they've done is they now have red links for when it's a dead link, an orange link when it's an okay link, like a league link or something like that, and then it has a shiny green link like it used to for a very good connection, very good thing. I'll quickly show. If I put someone who's not related to this team into the formation, you'll actually see that he's now got dark red links going to him, so that means that he's got no chemistry going into him, and you'll actually see he's got no chemistry at all. And I mean, they've changed the formation boxes as well. I mean, if I put him, I don't know, if I put him into this spot here, you'll see he gets an orange boot, so that's pretty cool. The next thing we're going to look at is the new squad builder feature that they've added to the game. Now if you see here, I have a 4-4-2 laid out. If I now go to squad builder, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for gold and choose the 4-4-2s. Here we go. And then we will go to replace players, yes, and I won't select a league because I have a multiple league squad. And now if I click build squad, what you're going to see is it's actually going to build the whole squad for me, basically. There you go, you can see that they've gone and put all the players into the positions. It's almost perfect. I mean, you can't expect it to be perfect every time, but it has all the 4-4-2 gold players that I have. It's put the rubbish ones on the bench. It's actually built the whole team for me, which is absolutely awesome. Really cool feature, so you don't have to be searching through your club to make teams and stuff like that for hours and hours and hours. You can just get them all up straight away into the squad, so that's a pretty nifty feature. So the next thing that they've made a change to is Team of the Week. Now if we go into Team of the Week, usually you wouldn't be able to see the subs bench for a start, so we can already see that there's the subs bench that's been interacted. I mean, now you can actually interact with Team of the Week rather than just looking at a static picture of it. You can go round to all the players, and you can actually click and go into their bios. You can actually go round, see each player's individual stats. You can go, if you just go on here and then choose the player attributes, you can actually see their stats for their card, which is a pretty cool feature, because before it was pretty useless that you couldn't actually see any of that stuff. So that's a really cool feature that they've added, and they've even sorted out the fact that their thing was messed up. You can go through and you can change which team that you actually want to look at. I mean, we could go all the way back to December 28, which is pretty cool. Let's have a look at December 28. And that was a pretty poor team of the week, but yeah, you see the point that I'm getting at. You can go and have a look at all the different teams of the week, which is a pretty cool thing nonetheless. So that's another feature they've added. Right, the final big change they've made is to the tournament system. If we go into the tournament system, I'm going to show you the sort of changes that they've made. Obviously, they haven't implemented them into any of the current tournaments, but I'm sure that a couple of tournaments in the next couple of days will be put out to utilise this whole thing. So what you can actually see is they've put the tournament bonus, and underneath you can actually see two little more icons, and one of them is definitely the pack symbol. They've updated it so that you can actually win packs in tournaments, which will be a really cool thing to do. I'd love to win like a whole bunch of packs, and then you could potentially get someone ridiculous like Rooney or something like that, and then have like 300,000 for winning a tournament. How good would that be? There's a whole load of other updates that they've done to this, but I'm going to read them off the actual website because I can't actually find a way of showing them to you any better. So there's going to be new prize types that have been added with additional packs and items. So I think we're going to get, obviously, as I said, packs for winning and certain other items, maybe certain player cards, or maybe, I don't know, formation cards, stuff like that. The prizing on offer for each tournament will now be displayed before you select one to enter. Well, we can see that. That's the bottom bit that I was just talking about. A new tournament reward structure has been introduced, varying the pricing depending on the number of times the tournament has been entered. So I think the prize will get higher if you lose the tournament. I think it will probably get lower if you keep winning it. We have now introduced new tournament types with entry criteria that allows for teams of mixed leagues, mixed nationalities or mixed clubs. So that means there's going to be more difficult entry requirements for your teams when you're building teams to get into the tournaments. A new tournament type will only allow users a limited number of attempts over time. Your team's eligibility for tournament entry is now visible on the squad screen, and requirements that aren't being met will be highlighted. So that's another thing. Obviously, you're only going to be able to play a certain amount of times. And they've also introduced a new difficulty level. I imagine this is for obviously for offline, and it's called Ultimate Difficulty. This is the toughest difficulty level in the game. It combines legendary AI with chemistry rating of 100. So a really, really difficult new thing to play up against. So those are all the main changes for the console version of Ultimate Team. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link to the actual post on the EA forum, so you can go and read all of the things that they've changed. There's a couple of bug fixes, and they've also made some changes to the web app as well. So I'll put that link down in the description. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you have, leave a subscription if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time.